Hi there again, Izzy from DigitalGoja.com showrooms. And here it is. It finally does act. It's not a dream, it exists. This is the new OLYMPUS 300mm f4 Pro Series lens with image stabilization. Yes, this is an actual lens from Olympus with image stabilization on the lens. If this video helps you out, as always, hit me up with a like button underneath, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future unboxings and sessions such as this. And when in Miami, come visit me at DigitalGoja.com showrooms. Now let's take a closer look at this long-awaited 300mm Pro lens from Olympus. Well, here it is, years in the making. I've been hearing about this lens for almost 3 years. It's a straight 300mm f4. So what does this mean? Well, this, if it would be a 35mm equivalent, you're going to have the same perspective as a 600mm f4. I've seen those in Nikon and Canon. They're huge. They're the size of a 4-year-old child, and way more than this. This is not lightweight by any means, but it's only 52 plus ounces. So this is still a lens that can be worked with very easily. Again, a lot of people say, well, you know, the micro four thirds, this is really large and it's kind of expensive. This is one of the more current lenses that Olympus has come out for micro four thirds that happens to be over the $2,000 price point. But why? You look at the reviews out there, and I plan on taking some shots with this. This is basically the sharpest lens that Zuiko has made in a very long time, and especially in the micro four thirds. Very well put together. Here are your focus limiters. You have those right up front here, focus limiters that you can switch to. There is your image stabilization on and off, and you even have a function button that you can program. That function button allows you to program that button to do many different things on your camera, whether you want to activate a histogram or peak focusing, whatever. Completely weather sealed. It has 3 HR elements, 1 EHR element. Again, constant aperture f4. You can close down to as small as f22. It has their new high-speed MSC Imager, and of course it's 5-axis sync image stabilization when you hook it up with your Olympus micro four thirds camera. I happen to have an EM1 here, so notice how beautiful this looks. Of course, it'll work on any micro four thirds camera, whether it be an Olympus or a Panasonic, where most of them don't have in-body stabilization. Now when you hook this up and you use the stabilization in the body and the lens, you have 6-axis image stabilization. Beautiful built-in lens hood, completely weather sealed and dust proof, splash proof, freeze proof. Here's your clutch, which allows you to switch to manual focus with a ring gauge. So notice you have a distance gauge right there when you do the manual focus switch. And it uses a very popular size filter thread size. It's 77mm. So that means you can find some really good UV, CPLs, and neutral density filters. That just looks incredible. Remarkable. It's about time. We really were, a lot of us micro four thirds users were really waiting for this, because now for us wildlife and nature and sports photographers, they finally hit the mark with this 300mm f4. And of course it is an Olympus USA product, so it does come with the 1-year manufacturer's warranty and your instruction pamphlet. Actually, this is an instruction booklet. This is pretty thick for a lens, so, but it does have multiple languages in here, of course. And they gave you this adapter because there are some people that say this is light enough that I don't need to work with the tripod collar, so you can remove the tripod collar and you have this nice band to cover it so you don't have that ugly gap in the middle. They thought that out very well. And of course, you do get a lens pouch when you're traveling and switching lenses. This is the way to go. Put it in here and it's nice and protected. So again, if you're in the market for a nice image stabilized fast pro lens for your micro four thirds camera, take a closer look at the OLYMPUS 300mm f4 IS lens. Happy shooting!